it's been a while, everybody. It's been a while. It's been like 4 weeks or a month or so, and I'm back. So yeah, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a certain event that has been held like 3 months ago, and in a certain game that I played, and it is Fate Grand Order. Because why? Because it's their third annual summer events, and I guess it's 3 months since that third summer event, and I guess it's okay even if I review it this time. So finally, it's that time of the year again for FGO players to see their favorite servant in their swimsuit version, or their favorite servant gets summer costume. And it's the time of the year where we can spend our money for guaranteed gacha. This time, the third summer takes place in Hawaii, and it has some interesting concept, good storyline, I guess, and a pretty interesting event system. So the system this year is it's a little bit different from the last years, and I guess from other event also it's kind of different. And it's 3 years. It's been 3 years since FGO start, and I guess it is the time. And it is the fact that finally the like words being kind to its player, even if we're just gonna like get burned like baby stand skin. I mean it too. I mean it. So let's start from the story. I'm just gonna read the description of the event real quick. So here we go. In the Hawaiian Islands, one of the world's foremost tourist attractions, a foreigner's reaction was detected. Furthermore, there's an abnormal phenomenon where servants continue to vanish from Chaldea. Treating the situation seriously, several servants escorted the master to the location, but with its dream-like tropical summer paradise as the stage and an unprecedented battle arises, this is a summer festival of servants, by servants, for servants. The Servant Summer Festival now begins. Oh yeah, Hawaii, Jalter, summer outfits everywhere, another saber face, and finally summer outfits for male servants. Yep, that's pretty much it. I'll leave the story translation by Kerry, the Passerby Alley of Justice, in the description box below. Let's move on with this event system. So as what I mentioned in earlier, that this year's system is kind of a bit different from the first and two. So this time we got no statues building. We don't need to farm those materials. I mean literally building materials, and no spamming to see our waifu reach goals like the second years, but only mindless farming. So for me, I prefer the event that I can marathon in one night. It actually takes 3 to 4 nights actually, but yeah. So from the previous summer events, the first and the second one, there are 2 parts of the event. So the first one and the second one has different materials, different storyline, different goals, and it has some limited time. It has different CE, and it has different servant that is evolved in the story. We have to spam, or we have to farm, or we have to grind twice in the same event. So for me, actually, this year's is actually pretty easy. Yeah, it's easier. Jalter, Berserker, Dere Jalter, and Dojin materials. That is the freebie and the story behind it in this event. So it's kind of interesting to see. I mean, who are the kind of people that go so to this kind of character? Okay, so we got Jalter as a Berserker class this year as the Fury Serpent. So Jalter is somewhat interested in manga now and start to make them. Yes, she is now a doujin artist. Jalter Berserker uses katana as her weapon, and damn, it looks both chunny and cool in the same time. She has a single target buster type NP with sick animation, and I mean sick animation, and also has some pretty good skills to support her in dealing damage and keeping her alive. Even though that she isn't broken like her Avenger counterpart, you could pretty much wreck any kind of class, except Foreigner, if you have Merlin or Wave. And lastly, I just want to mention that she is so cute! Moving on, this year's first gacha we got Jan the Arc, Ibaraki Doji, and Ushio Akamaru. Jan is almost an obligation at this point to counter GBF's Jan summer version. So even though I really wanted to know why she became Dolphin Trainer, I wouldn't bother to actually ask as long as she's cute. Ibaraki Doji comes to fill this year's meme server. You know her even origin? And now look at this NP. Yep, pretty much a meme like always. Now I'm happy for Ushio Akamaru to get 4-star version of herself. But her art looks like pretty old servant, and her NP animation is just straight up the worst in this raid up. I do hope for her to get at least animation update next year. The second gacha we got BB, Mysterious Heroine XX, and Mei. With this I can say that BB is the only servant in Moon Cancer class. The summer version looks so tan and it comes with normal skin custom due to some reasons. Now to be honest, she has an insane RNG broken third skill. Simply she can lock the card in that turn to always be the same for 3 turns. Bringing her alone wouldn't be so much of game breaking, but you know what servants to exploit her skill, right? Another servant has been added to the no mind party, boy! Mysterious Heroine XX, or Double X for short, is 4-star foreigner that filled the plot in this event, and filled the spot of both 4-star in foreigner class and NPST in foreigner class. Her skill set is decent if I must say. Hey, as long as ST Buster NP is there is a way, right? Last one is Mei. She is a must get for a real man of culture and no more explanation needed. I am one of them. And yeah, we also get raid up for male servants that do get their summer costume. They are Edmond Dantes, Gilgamesh Caster, and Robin Hood. To wrap this event out, I will say that this is really FGO way of farming and FGO way to milk our cash. This is a pretty good event with good memes, interesting lineups, interesting event system, and even store that actually has many items. Even a store that has many items that is actually needed. And most importantly, great freebie. So that's all from me. You can go check down below the video. Press the like button and subscribe if you feel so, and don't forget to ring the notification bell. I guess it's nowadays without that we could not actually feel the subscription because my videos won't be in your headline or timeline. Okay, that's it from me. Until next time, sampai jumpa.